Hey everybody, it's Peter from Brantford Kia, and today we're talking used cars. This one is stock number TE231. It's a 2019 Kia Sorento EX 2.4 liter 4-cylinder, so it's kind of a unique unit. Let's go take a look. All right, when I say unique unit, what I mean is this is a 4-cylinder, 7-passenger vehicle that's also virtually brand new, a 2019 model when you think about that. So my understanding is this was traded in on a Kia Telluride. So let's go take a look at what we have here. Come along front, the Sorento has projector beam headlights, both high and low beam, with a nice sharp cutoff headlight beams, and same thing with your fog lights. So nice clear bright headlights there. There's a 2019 grille there that was redesigned, I believe, for 2019. You do have LED marker lights down in this section here, so you've got the cool LED look when you're doing your driving there. Coming down here, you can see alloy wheels, sharp looking wheels. It is an all-wheel drive model, so you have an all-wheel drive mid-size SUV with a 4-cylinder, 7 passengers, so those seats in the back are probably a little more temporary seats than permanent seats if you're thinking you have regularly taking 7 people. They are a little smaller seats, but they're very useful for guests or for short trips, maybe an hour or less. I could probably go a little longer than an hour in there. Updated lighting in there, you can sort of see the sort of lines there, nice sharp looking lines there. Let's take a look at the side one more time before we jump into the driver's seat and start taking a look at the features in this car. All right, we will come back to this view in a second, so no worries if you don't get a great view there, we'll come back. All right, you'll notice when I come in here, little button on the door there. I don't know if you can see it, there we go. Chrome door handles, button on the door. That means it's keyless entry, and everything in the Kia lineup with keyless entry, of course, has push button start. Now, what I'm gonna do is, because we're indoors, I'm not gonna fully start the car. I'm just gonna let it turn on. You will see that nice display screen there, very clear display screen in there. They show a little picture of a Sorento as the vehicle sort of loads up. All the warning lights are on just because the engine's not running, so don't worry about that. Left side tachometer, right side speedometer, left side temperature gauge, right side fuel gauge. In the center, you have all kinds of information in there. You can customize this in a whole bunch of different ways. You can go through, you can watch your all-wheel drive menu, you can check all kinds of things, so that's kind of a handy system there. And you can check your drive modes as well. Speaking of drive modes, let's just cycle through them for a second. Comfort, Eco, Sport, and Smart. The Smart mode is my favorite mode, works quite well. Sort of gives you the benefits of Eco, but if you drive a little more aggressively, it automatically switches into Comfort or Sport. I have friends online that tell me that the Comfort mode is a favorite mode for them, so that's another mode to consider. In here you have the big screen, the big display, so what you get here is not only a fantastic backup camera, crystal clear, you can see the lines in the floor there and the dirt in the floor, we have to clean this floor, but you can see everything crystal clear there. You also have AM/FM stereo there, and of course the big thing is Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The biggest thing I like about Android, Apple, and Apple CarPlay is you get navigation right through your phone. In addition to be able to text by voice and take calls and do all sorts of other things, you can bring your navigation from your Apple Maps, Google Maps, right up to that screen, and that makes it super handy. Coming down here, simple, easy to understand climate control system. So just buttons and knobs, that's simple. What I like as well in this car, rump roasters, heated seats, 3 levels of seat heating, and you have a heated steering wheel as well. Down there you can see there's a wireless charge pad. Drop your cell phone there, it'll charge on its own. If you want to connect to Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, you can charge through here, and of course you have 2 12-volt ports on either side as well. Coming down here, automatic transmission, you can see that has a manual shift mode, so you can drop it in drive, you can tap it this way, and you can shift it all on your own if you want, choose your own gears. And of course it is an all-wheel drive model. You don't have to lock the all-wheel drive system, but if you ever wanted to, you could. Normally you don't have to push any buttons or anything, you just let the system think for itself and it will do a great job of that. Little design detail, I don't know if you'll see it in video, but sort of if you follow that line across the front of the car, it blends right into the doors, and it's one of those things that kind of makes the dash kind of look floating from the driver's seat. Just kind of a cool design detail. I think it looks really sharp. This is a wood-like trim. I don't know if it'll show up great on camera, but you can sort of see it there a little bit. Nice soft padded armrests, leather seats with perforations for some style. And this one's particularly upright right now. This car came through some detailing, and they had the seats moved a little bit uncomfortable for seating, but good for cleaning. We're gonna scroll the back seat. Now actually the middle row seat, you can see it is 3 seats across there. And you'll notice way in the back, I don't know if you can see them, well, the seat belts beyond that, we'll take a better look at that in a minute when we go to the trunk and take a look at that. So again, 7-passenger vehicle. Coming back around all the way to the steering wheel, you do have some steering wheel controls in this car, particularly cruise control on the right side here. Inside of that you have, remember that multi-information display screen in the center of this display that we talked about earlier? You control all of that from your thumb right there. This side, same type of setup, you've got your audio system and your Bluetooth controls over there. Coming across here, you've got power windows, power locks, power mirrors, all the stuff you would expect. Just gonna turn the car off for a second as we hop out the door. I'm gonna show you what the key looks like. Come on, camera, there we go. Simple key fob in your pocket, so no key that you need, so just that fob in your pocket. Let's go to the back trunk here for a second. We'll pop it open. If we do that, you're gonna see some mats in here. Again, just part of the detailing process. They left them in here. But let's just fold one back for a second. They're sticking a little bit because they've got some grip on the back. There's your rear seat. So still gotta clean the trunk out, it looks like, a little bit better. This is sort of the pre-clean before we do a proper clean for delivery or for showing customers. Anyways, you can pop these up just like this. And you can pop the headrest up, and there you go. You've got the jump seats in the rear. Again, not terrible. The middle seat is adjustable. You've got plenty of room to sit an adult. They are just a little bit lower to the floor, so I call them temporary seats, but many people use them for their everyday seats, and that's perfectly fine. Get that mat back. I'll fix that when the video is done. Oops, there we go. But there are seat belts back here, and of course, that's how you tell that there is a 7-passenger. You can see right here, there's also a 12-volt port in the back, so we'll shut the trunk. I'll remember to flip that mat back in a second. So if you're interested in this car, it's a great car. Give us a call. Phone number is 519-304-6542. You can also reach us online, www.brantfordkia.ca. And the easiest way to reach us actually is just to go to the link in the description of this video. That'll take you right to our sales team. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day.